So I want to touch on this past weekend's main event. So the Grand Slam arm wrestling event, Tulsa, Oklahoma, where it's Saturday, 6:30 p.m. now. Now we're walking out on the field. And let me just set the setting for you. We got at Homeplate, we're at the LA Dodgers minor league ball team stadium, which is this big, beautiful stadium of the Tulsa Drillers, where we got to do our main event at Homeplate, which we set a perfect match for. We had Lachlan Adair pulling Austin Jaggers, which we all know Austin is just an amazing puller, has been really doing his thing as of late. So 6:30 p.m. we get down to the table and you two grip up. So what's going through your head now? You got the whole stadium watching. What's your first thoughts when you felt the hand of Austin Jaggers?
That I could turn him in. As my first thought was, as soon as I gripped him, I was like, "Oh, thank God!" I was like, I knew I had it. That first negotiation in the setup, I knew I was going to get what I want, and knew I had everything I needed to get the job done.
So what is that feeling like, bro? Explain
Huh?
that feeling when you grip up with somebody and you know you're about to be the victor. That's just got to be the best feeling ever.
Yeah. The feeling is I felt there was a bit of a gap from here to here, which you get me to get my wrist turned in. I can do anything from there. I can hook, I can top roll, I can, and you saw that in rounds 1 and 2. I kind of hit in and then I rolled out and then I hit in. It was just I could kind of hold and do what I wanted. He's a strong dude, but I think his training, having looked at him, I knew that I would have more side pressure. Just the way that we trained, felt like there was a couple of different options that I could go with him. Had the advantage again. Another really tall guy has to come down lower, and if I dump my thumb, he really has to come low on my hand, and that gives me a lot of opportunity to get my wrist flexor over you. So, he good setup for me. I'm starting to like these taller guys.
Well, let me ask you, if you had to give Austin some tips on what to work on, because we all know Austin is young, up and coming, and all. What's some advice you could give him?
I would tell him that if no more rolling handles, no more straps around his wrist. Everything he has to do, everything that he does should be, the failing point should be his hand. So find a way to do the exercise where your hand is going to be the first thing that gives out. I think a little bit of elbow work will help get his frame behind his arm a little bit more, because he's a big dude. When he learns to put his body behind his arm, which is, takes a lot of people, a lot of balls to kind of start doing that, because it's scary, right? Once he figures that out and gets some confidence in that hand and elbow, I think he's going to start wreaking havoc on that top 10 list of the USA. So, over 242s, big time.
And the one thing I got to say about Austin, bro, what a great person, bro. He is just
He's
a
the nicest
blast
dude.
to hang out with. So funny. He has you laughing the whole time. I mean, the dude's a comedian, man. Like,
yeah.
Great personality, just great energy. So, keep it up, Austin. Definitely a fan, bro. You're a great puller. Could see the potential you got, and keep it up, bro. And he also had a very good win that day. He pulled Bryce Tolton, which is one of the top left hands in Oklahoma, and Austin showed that left is no joke. So nice performance that day.